Hi everyone, my name is Eric and it is Friday, March 20th, 2020, and in the state of California where I live, I believe we're in a shelter in place, like we can't really leave our houses. So I kind of wanted to make my first video of like what I do every day with my routine for my makeup and skincare. So the first step is after I wash my face, I put on hydrating face tonic. What I love about this tonic is that it is alcohol free, so it doesn't dry or strip your skin. It also has aloe vera, lavender, and cucumber, so it's nice and soothing. What I like to do is I like to saturate 2 cotton balls, and then I just kind of mirror it, so that way I kind of get like a nice spa-like sensation at home. And what I like about toners is that it lubricates the skin, so it gives you a nice slip. So that way when I put on my moisturizer, which is Bobbi Brown Extra Repair SPF 25, when you apply this, you end up using less of it because it spreads more easily. So I just warm it up in my hands, and I'm going to apply it all over, including my neck. A lot of times I feel like we neglect our neck area and we show signs of aging much faster there. The next step after that is Eye Repair Cream from Bobbi Brown. What I love about this eye cream is that it has red algae in it, so it gives you instant brightness. So I'm warming up in between my fingers. You want to use your ring finger because it has the least amount of pressure. And then I just gently pat all over the under eye area and then right through the brow bone. If you are wearing eye makeup, I don't recommend putting eye cream on the eyelid in the afternoon because it could make your eye makeup slip. In addition to red algae, it also has arginine peptide and clary sage extract, which brightens the skin and firms the skin. The face moisturizer also has those 2 ingredients, including SPF 25 to protect your skin as well. So now that I have my skin prepped and it's nice and glowy, I'm going to go in with my everyday foundation, which is Bobbi Brown foundation stick. I am using golden beige, and I'm just going to stripe it directly onto my skin, depending on how much coverage you like. I do 3 to 4 stripes, and then you're just going to buff it in. And right now I'm using the Bobbi Brown full coverage foundation brush. And what I like about this foundation is that it's versatile. You can do full coverage, light coverage. You can get it like a tinted moisturizer or full beat down, I guess you could say. I'm gonna do a little bit down my nose. And what I love about this brush is that it essentially blends, buffs, and applies all at the same time. So let's see here. I like a little bit more on my jawline because I have a little bit more acne scarring in that area. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm going to essentially buff it in and press to build coverage all over. This foundation also does not have any sunscreen. It's one of our most photo-friendly foundations in the Bobbi Brown foundation category. So just buff it. And then for myself personally, I lightly put it over my chin and my upper lip because I have a mustache and I don't want it to look green. Whatever's left on my brush, I glide it through my forehead, and I like to hold my hair back since I have the blonde. For me, I don't feel like I need that much coverage in my forehead, so whatever's left on my brush is fine. Since I don't wear eye makeup, whatever's on my brush, I'm going to gently rub it across my eyelid just to take down any redness. So let's see, looks pretty good, I guess. And then at the end, I like to get my brush and just kind of go across my jawline to make sure that there's no line of demarcation. Next, I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's Skin Weightless Powder. And what I like to do is I like to roll my brush all over the inside. And then I'm going to get my mirror, and I'm actually just going to press it in there. Starting on my T-zone, where I have the most shine and need the most oils control. And then I'm going to flip my brush over and go through the rest of my face. And then I'm going to do bronzer. The foundation color was golden beige, and the powder color I'm using is warm natural. I like to add a little bit of warmth. Now I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's bronzer. It's matte. It's called Golden Light. And what I love about this bronzer is that because it is matte, it's very natural. What I like to do is swirl my brush into the powder, and then I go into the mirror and I press it in. And the reason why I keep doing that is because I feel that if you just put bronzer and go directly into onto your skin, it could be a little bit blotchy. Whereas if you buff it in, you get like a nice even application, so you don't have to worry about splotchiness. And the way I like to apply is on my cheek first, go into my forehead, down my jawline a little bit, and then also through the, I don't know what this is, I guess your lower cheek area, to give you a little bit of warmth. Do the same on the other side. That way you get like a nice light amount of like a contour, I guess you could say. And then it just warms you up. I also like to do the upper lip, down the chin. And another great thing, or tip, you want to bring it down into your neck. So sometimes the tone of your neck and the tone of your skin are different, and this is how you can marry them so they're not floating separately. And then another tip is I like to do a little bit right here under the chin. It's like a little awning. We don't get very much sun there most of the time, and you don't want to have like a white spot. The last step of my everyday is this beautiful highlighter. It's called Afternoon Glow, and I'm using a blush brush. Oh, and earlier I used the face blender for my bronzer because I find it to be much more forgiving, and it gives you a nice subtle amount of bronzer. So if you're not great at putting bronzer on, it's a great, easy, cheat way. Same thing with the highlighter. I like to press it into my mirror, and I'm using the blush brush, and I'm just gonna swipe it right on top of my cheekbones and through my cheeks. So I kind of use it as a blush because I don't actually wear a blush, so I use it as a 2-in-1. So you can see it's a nice glow. It's not too shimmery, but you get the impact that you want. And then that's pretty much it. And then I end my day of makeup with Tom Ford White Suede. This is one of my favorite fragrances. It has suede, and it also has musk in it too, which I think gives it a nice feminine yet masculine blend. Hope you enjoyed my video, and hopefully I have some more time to make more of these. Thanks, bye.